2 years ago, my brother and I were exposed to a virus, turning us both into monsters. I tried to keep him locked up, but he escaped and wreaked havoc on the world. In the meantime, I was captured by Dvorak, and my body soon adapted to the virus. Taking advantage of my fragile state, Dvorak took my girlfriend and unborn child hostage. In turn, he forced me to murder people for him, so I could one day have my family back. My brother was labeled as a terrorist for what he did. He was thought to be dead. Until today.
Civilian homes is really my thing. But here's something for your next mission. And here's something to keep you motivated.
There you are. Have a seat. You came through once again, but let's get down to business. One of our drones reported a red flag. And as you know, the missions I send you on help to rebuild this country. Not to mention, it's been a long time since you've seen her. I came across something, Cerberus. Something that's raising a lot of questions. It's your brother. He's not dead. He's alive. And he's dangerous. 2 years ago, he released a biological weapon onto his own soil. We were convinced he was dead. However, he is a terrorist and he must be stopped. There must be a reason for his return. And since he is your brother, you and I are under investigation. Prove our innocence, Cerberus. Prove that we're not involved.
How do I do this?
Enclosure won't suffice, and sending someone else won't either. Even if they kill him. No. There is only one way out. It must be his death by your hands. Do this. This one last mission. Set things right.
Set things right.
Once you have completed your mission, you're a free man. We'll have no more use for you.
Wait, I have to kill him? You can't be serious!
There is no other choice. We are demanding you for this.
Why me? What difference does it make?
Sending someone else won't prove we're innocent. We must show we have no compassion for this man. That is why it has to be you. Cerberus, don't let me down. All of those people who died because of him. Don't let their death be in vain. Not to mention the people of Omega and what happened there.
I know.
Everyone knows, Cerberus. Do this, and you'll finally have a clean slate. The Omega incident will become a thing of the past.
And if I do this, will you give me Journey's location?
Yes. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. We had drones fly over an area this morning, and they brought back readings similar to those found on nuclear ICBMs.
Nukes? He's planning to launch a nuclear missile!
The Nike Zeus missile was decommissioned in 1966. However, as of 1998, there still exist over 2,000 nuclear warheads.
Does he hope to gain from all of this? What is his motive?
We don't know, Cerberus. All we know is that he's a bigger threat than we ever imagined. Cerberus, this isn't about justice or our innocence. This isn't about your feelings or what you want. This is about doing what's right and what needs to be done.
I'm afraid of what he's become. That I won't be able to pull the trigger.
Then let that fear guide you. To be honest, I'm scared too. But you have to think about what's going to happen if you don't pull that trigger.
Tired of living life by the gun. By establishing order with violence.
Then let this be the last life you take. If not for us, then do it for humanity.
It's been a long time, Tobias! Oh, Tobias, I never betrayed you. I hid from you, from everything! You and I, we watched life destroy itself. We watched the brutality of this civil war. And 2 years ago, I sought to end it. The war was reaching an all-time high. Something had to be done. My associate and I, we sought to end the war. And we developed a plan, Tobias. A plan that would do just that. The plan was to unleash a bioweapon that would bring together both sides and stop it. This plan, however, required a host, a deterrent. And I was that deterrent, Tobias. While you knew me as a monster. My associate, in the meantime, hid from the world, while I destroyed it. He sought to color the world in his own vision. he sought to carry out his own personal war. A war to eliminate the East Coast and eliminate the world leaders. To be successful, he needed a scapegoat. He needed a dog of war. He chose you, Tobias. Dvorak was my associate. I sacrificed everything for him, Tobias, to be branded a terrorist. And then he sends you to kill me, to tie up his one last loose end.
I spent 2 years of my life looking for you.
Dvorak just needed to give you a little extra push. And I had no other choice but to hide.
And how do you explain a nuclear weapon?
Oh, Tobias, there was never any nuke. Dvorak was just using you so he could control the East Coast. If he gains authority, there will be no stopping him.
So Dvorak, he's the bad guy here. What do we do?
We eliminate the enemy. That's our only option. You ready for this?
Let's do it!
I'm out.
Dvorak!
Cerberus, you're back. And I see you've brought your brother.
No, Tobias, leave us! Leave Dvorak to me.
You know what to do.
So you've come back to kill me.
You've ruined my life, Dvorak! Now I'm coming back to take yours.
Then let's settle this like men.
You know you can't defeat me.
Cerberus! Well, well, well. So nice to have both of you here. I should have known you didn't have it in you. Now I'm gonna have to finish this myself.
No! I was weak. I hated what I was, so I lied to myself. I did your dirty work for you. And I held it all back. But now, I think it's time to let go. I think it's time to feed the machine.
Get back down.
Dvorak!
That virus your brother created came in real handy. I took the original design and I perfected it. Ever since the outbreak 2 years ago, I've been hell-bent on destroying the government and establishing my own. Their incompetence will be the death of them. And with my army, I will wipe them out and give this country a leader of action, not words. I should have done this a long time ago. And here's something to keep me motivated.
Where's Dvorak?
There's nothing left of him. We're with the Resistance. We're fighting against Dvorak and the Administrator. We're on your side.
What weapons do you have?
We took him from the Administrator's army.
We'll give them their guns back. One bullet at a time. We'll take back this country. And we will be led to victory.
And who will lead us to victory?
I will.
Okay. We are going to go over a few questions. As before, just answer honestly with whatever comes to mind. How many vital points on the head?
13,
The front of the body?
12,
The back?
11,
Okay. Very good, very good. Moving on. Who will lead us to victory?
the administrator.
Who are you willing to die for?
The administrator.
Okay. Suppose you meet a man. He says he is your father.
It's not true.
Suppose he has evidence.
He's lying.
Suppose he refuses to walk away.
I'll kill him.
Why?
Because he can't be my...
Why?
I don't have one.
Very good. That's all for today. Run along now. We have many things ahead of us.
When will we attack Cerberus?
Once you are old enough, we will take back this country. Junior.